Hey boys and girls, we are going to do our next lesson in math. It's lesson 9.10, and it is the last one talking about a different 2D shape. So hexagon is our last shape. There are many more flat shapes, two-dimensional shapes, but we have learned about a circle and a square, a triangle, a rectangle, and a hexagon. So we have learned 5 flat shapes. Like I said, there are a lot more flat shapes. Those are the ones we are focusing on in chapter 9. We are going to finish up with hexagon. We're going to describe the attributes of a hexagon. Describing attributes just talks about what it looks like and what are some things that we can see that when we see those qualities, we know what shape it is. So it could be a hexagon. So let's finish up. It's going to be a great lesson, a quick lesson. And then tomorrow we're going to move on and talk about something else that has to do with describing and attributes and shapes and sorting. So we'll get to that activity tomorrow. But let's finish up with hexagon. It won't take very long. Here we go. Lesson 9.10 on page 547. I want you to see we have our inchworms out, and this inchworm is pointing to the vertex and this inchworm is pointing to a side. So we're going to start by tracing. Put your finger on this inchworm in the corner and let's slide. We're gonna go, We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 sides to a hexagon. We notice that there are also 6 points or 6 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Let's go on to the next page. And here again is a hexagon. It's a purple one this time. They're asking us how many, what's that word? Vertices. How many vertices are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember how to draw that 6? It's almost like making a C and then curving in, sort of. You don't start over as far, but pretty close. And this says how many what? What's that word? Sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 sides in a hexagon. Here's that word hexagon, hex-a-gon, H-E-X-A-G-O-N. Anytime you get a chance to practice something, practicing spelling will help you become a great reader. Now here is that part where we are going to draw a hexagon, and I hope I gave you a good introduction yesterday. Remember I said that the top line and the bottom line, we want them to be the same size. So I'm going to make a hexagon that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across. So I'm going to come down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to come down here to this line, and I'm going to start in the same spot and go 7 over. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yep, I got it. Now, there's my top line and my bottom line to my hexagon. Remember, I need to come out here and draw a dot, and I'm going to do the same thing. I came out 2 spots, so I'm going to do the same thing. Oops, I think I came out 1 too many. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Is that right? No, I need to go back where I was. Sorry. Right here. Okay, this is where we're going to connect, right? So it's almost like the top of your head, your chin, and you got 2 ears on the side, or 2 eyes almost. It could be like a face, right? If we took care of that top one, does that kind of look like a face? Kind of. So let's connect. Ready? 1, 2, and 1, 2. I have a hexagon. I could have made it come down a little farther, made them a little bigger, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. Good enough. You can draw another one if you'd like, and you can color it even if you want, but I'm going to move on to our very last page. On this page, I have a riddle, and I bet you know from the past practice what I've done, the riddle that I'm going to give. But I have 6 sides and 6 vertices. What shape am I? I want you to draw the shape What is it? It's a hexagon. Let's spell it. X. Hex. A. G. On. Hex. A. Gone. Hexagon. Got it? Great job. Super job learning your shapes. Help me say them one more time. What are the shapes that we learned? Let's try to do it in order. What was the first shape we learned about? A circle. And if you were to describe a circle, it just has curved lines. It has no sides, no vertices. It's just completely curved all the way around. Our second shape was a square. A square has, if we were to draw it, 4 equal sides and 4 vertices. Our third shape was a triangle. 3 sides and 3 vertices. Our fourth shape was a rectangle. A rectangle has 4 sides and 4 vertices. We generally like to say that a rectangle has 2 long sides and 2 short sides, but we did learn that a square is a special rectangle. It has 4 sides and 4 vertices just like a rectangle, but a rectangle cannot be a square. A square is a special rectangle. Remember that. And the last shape is the one we finished up with today, and that's a hexagon. It has 6 sides and 6 vertices. It's the biggest one we learned so far. And if you remember the one that I messed up yesterday and drew, what's the 8-sided shape? Do you remember that one? It's an octagon. Octa. Octa means 8. So octagon, like an octopus, has 8 legs. An octagon has 8 sides. We're not really testing on that one, but I told you there's more than the 5 that we learned. An octagon is just one of them. I hope you have a great day in math. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to try something different. Here we go.